Meet the wedding guitarist, Tracey Maddison. Tracey is probably the most stylized of the cast, and that's because I had a very clear vision in my head of the kind of personality I wanted her design to project, and the kind of design tropes I wanted to use to do that. The benefit of this vision is that I'd know exactly when I hit the nail on the head with her design. The downside is that it can take a long time to hit that nail, and that's exactly what happened here. Whenever I start a new design, I use the same canvas as the last character and just reset it. I did Franklin's design just before Tracey's, and I forgot to clear out the time-lapse footage, so they're both stored together. As an indicator of how much I struggled to get Tracey's design right, Tracey's time-lapse footage is 4.5 times longer than Franklin's. Tracey was one of the first characters I drafted for Wedding Planner, and the spirit of her design has probably changed the least among the cast since conception. Despite that, I've probably redrawn her render technically 4 times now, I think. I did some alpha renders for Michael, Deckard, Tracey, and the last unrevealed character a long time ago, and in this wave of character concepts, you'll see that I drew Tracey's design at least 3 times over. I finished on this design a few months ago now, but I just couldn't shake the feeling that it was off somehow. So I ended up redoing it completely just a few days ago. The process from here on out is actually technically the last of the character concept work I've done for Wedding Planner. I'm glad I did revisit it because I was able to use some of the techniques I've learned throughout the process to much greater effect. Specifically, the silhouette, anatomy, stylization, and shading techniques I picked up along the way made a massive difference this time around, in my opinion. I was also really torn on whether or not I should give Tracey a leather jacket or a more dressy outfit. She's had a leather jacket since her initial design, but then I felt like it was inappropriate for a wedding, but finally I came back around to it. I think wedding guitarists are allowed to break the mold of the dress code a little bit, and at the end of the day, it's a fictional story with relatively cartoony looking characters. I think presenting a character who wears leather jackets and Converses to a wedding is within the realm of characterization through exaggeration without breaking immersion. At least I hope it is, because I'd really rather not have to take another crack at this.